Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to focus back on the beauty industry. We have done a lot of videos on the beauty industry, and specifically, we did videos wherein we helped you understand how the beauty industry operates, especially in terms of launching a hero product and then innovating around that hero product. Do check out our channel and those particular videos to understand more about how brand launches happen within the beauty industry. Today, we are going to discuss the expansion of the brands, the scaling of the brands, and within that, we're going to focus on the role of Sephora as a strategic partner which helps propel the brand's success and market expansion. Let's start with the fundamentals. First and foremost, Sephora's strategic impact on beauty brands in particular. As you mentioned, that this particular video is going to focus on the instrumental role that Sephora plays in the success of these brands and the scaling of these beauty brands. Through partnerships with Sephora, a lot of brands, for example, Charlotte Tilbury, Glossier, Drunk Elephant, have achieved significant growth, market penetration, and financial milestones such as IPO and acquisitions. So, what does Sephora do? How does Sephora help the brands scale? Sephora provides a platform for these brands for exposure as well as growth. Emerging as well as established brands are able to reach a very diverse and extensive customer base through Sephora. It's because of the retailer's global presence and its reputation for curating innovative products, which helps the brands gain significant visibility. Marketing and consumer engagement play a huge role in terms of how Sephora does this. Sephora's sophisticated marketing strategies play a pivotal role in enhancing the brand's visibility. There are a couple of fundamentals in this, first and foremost of which is the omni-channel experience. Sephora integrates its online presence with its physical stores to create a cohesive shopping experience. It has a lot of technologies that it uses. For example, technology like Color IQ, which provides personalized services that make shopping more engaging and efficient. It also has a lot of influencer collaborations and it uses social media extensively. And by partnering with beauty influencers, which Sephora calls Sephora Squad, Sephora creates engaging content with the help of these influencers that resonates with the audiences, and it helps promote the new brands and helps build a community around those brands. It also does very exclusive product launches. It is known for its exclusive product launches, which help create a buzz, an urgency, and this instead helps drive traffic both to the online and in store consumers. This brings us to the Sephora Beauty Insider community. Now, this platform goes far beyond the loyalty program that most of the brands have, but because it helps fostering a community wherein members can share tips, reviews, and this enhances the customer loyalty and engagement. Finally, let's try and understand how Sephora does educational as well as experiential retailing. It provides these educational and interactive shopping experiences through in-store beauty services, workshops, and a robust online community. Now, these initiatives not only promote beauty products, but they also help the customers feel empowered with knowledge and which in turn helps in fostering a deeper connection with the brand, the brand that is being used, for example, maybe Charlotte Tilbury, as well as with Sephora as a branded retailer. Given these fundamentals and given this network that Sephora brings towards the brands, which helps brands scale, let's try and understand with the help of a couple of case studies as to how Sephora helped these particular brands scale and launch themselves into maybe new markets or launch themselves towards acquisitions or IPOs. Two of the brands that we have chosen are Glossier and Charlotte Tilbury. With respect to Glossier, we are going to study Glossier's strategic pivot from a DTC brand to a Sephora partnership, which helped uh, Glossier expand the brand, and in the longer run, it turned out to be a game changer for the brand. With respect to Charlotte Tilbury, we are going to study its strategic expansion through Sephora and its impact on brand growth and which kind of led to its acquisition and its IPO. Let's start with Glossier. Giving you a little bit of background on Glossier, Glossier was once a direct-to-consumer darling. It was known for its minimalistic aesthetics, its minimal appeal, But at a point of time, it started facing significant challenges that pushed the brands toward rethinking its strategy of being direct-to-consumer brand. A shift towards the omni-channel approach, particularly through a partnership with Sephora, it marked a pivotal point in the brand's trajectory. So let's try and understand what kind of led from the struggles to the strategic shift. It was originally thriving on the DTC model. Glossier kind of started encountering hurdles because it faced increased advertising costs and also changing consumer preferences. This prompted a reassessment of its retail strategy. The COVID-19 pandemic also played its role and further exacerbated these challenges, which led to a reduction in the staff, a reassessment of its operational approach also. Now, reorganizing the need to diversify its sales channels, Glossier embraced its omni-channel strategy, and it did this by partnering with Sephora in 2023. So, what was the Sephora effect for Glossier? This partnership with Sephora allowed Glossier to tap into Sephora's vast retail network and a very loyal customer base. This move was strategic and it helped align with consumer demands for a physical product interaction, such as swatching, scent testing, which are very crucial in the beauty industry in the longer run. And Sephora's global prestige and extensive reach provided Glossier with the platform that it needed to reach a broader audience from its niche audience that it was already very popular with. And this helped in revitalizing the brand presence and scaling its customer base. And by launching in over 600 North American Sephora stores, Glossier was able to engage directly with consumers who preferred shopping in more of a physical presence. And this presence in Sephora also allowed Glossier to participate in the Beauty Insider program, offering their products to a very highly engaged community of beauty enthusiasts who value rewards and exclusives that Sephora offers. And what we can say is that this partnership has proven to be beneficial for Glossier by increasing its visibility, by increasing its customer interaction, and this in turn was very crucial for Glossier's revival and expansion. But given all that, Glossier did continue its commitment to DTC. Despite its move into retail, Glossier has not abandoned its DTC roots, and the brand continues to open its branded stores across US by maintaining a balanced approach towards both DTC as well as wholesale retail. And this kind of leverages both the online presence and the retail partnerships for the brand. So given this, let's move on to our second brand, which is Charlotte Tilbury. Um, a bit of a background on the brand. Charlotte Tilbury is a renowned beauty brand which was founded by British makeup artist by the same name. And it has become a significant name in the beauty industry. The strategic partnership that Charlotte Tilbury had with Sephora in 2018 marked a pivotal role for the brand because it helped in significantly expanding its accessibility as well as market presence in North America. Charlotte Tilbury officially launched on Sephora in about 40 stores across US and Canada in September 2018. And the move was part of expanding the brand's reach, but it was also a strategic alignment with Sephora's robust market presence and its reputation for beauty innovation. Prior to this, Charlotte Tilbury was available in the North American market, but mainly through departmental stores like Bergdorf Goodman, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, as well as through its own website. Through the Sephora partnership, uh, made the brand's products more accessible to a broader audience, particularly those who might not be frequenting luxury departmental stores. So the partnership with Sephora helped in the marketing and promotional strategies. The launch was accompanied by various promotional strategies, which included exclusive early access to new products for Sephora customers, such as the Bar of Gold palette, which was made available at Sephora a month before it was made available at other retailers. Sephora also featured complimentary makeup services using Charlotte Tilbury products at its beauty studios, And you all know that this would help in engaging consumers and engaging consumers to the products and enhancing the product familiarity with the consumers. This brings us to how the Sephora partnership impacted the brand growth. Now, the availability of Charlotte Tilbury products in Sephora stores significantly increased the brand's visibility and customer reach. This is what we have been stressing over and over again. Brand visibility, customer reach. These are the two things that Sephora brings to a partnership. And being stocked in Sephora, the retailer, known for its curated selection of highly quality beauty products, enhanced Charlotte Tilbury's brand prestige and appeal, and the partnership was crucial in introducing the brand to a wider audience, and it leveraged Sephora's traffic both in store as well as online. So, what it did for Charlotte Tilbury was that it led to an acquisition by Puig. The successful expansion increased the market presence through Sephora, played a role in making Charlotte Tilbury an attractive target. In June 2020, the brand was acquired by Puig, and and you all know that it's a Spanish company which is known for owning several prestigious beauty brands. This acquisition not only highlighted the brand's substantial growth and success, but it also highlights the potential for future global expansion under the new ownership. So, this is what we can summarize from both Charlotte Tilbury as a case study and from Glossier as a case study. And as we've stressed again and again, there are specific dynamics that work within the beauty industry. You have to have a product which the customers want, and a product which is basically in the industry terminology, it is known as a beauty, as a hero product. And you kind of build around that hero product, and then you find a way to expand your brand towards a larger audience, whether it is national audience or whether it is international audience. The geographic expansion comes, and you need to partner with the right channel, um, right distribution partner for, and explore different distribution channels to try and understand how to kind of expand globally. So this is basically what we wanted to discuss with you in terms of Sephora, in terms of a couple of case studies. Let's try and wrap this up. So, in conclusion, what we can say is that Sephora's role as a retail partner transcends the traditional buyer seller relationship. It acts more as a catalyst for brand growth, providing comprehensive ecosystem that supports the brands through marketing, through consumer engagement, through global expansion. And the success stories, some of which we discussed, like Charlotte Tilbury and Glossier, but there are others, for example, Drunk Elephant, Fenty Beauty, Olaplex, Rare Beauty, and more. These exemplify how strategic partnerships with Sephora are pivotal for the success in the beauty industry. So that's all that we have for you in this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do stay tuned in, and let us know if there is something specific that you would like to see a video on. In the meantime, do read more about it on pallavisehgal.com and do connect with me on LinkedIn. Thank you.